So there you have it, folks, something a little bit more simplistic to give you an indication of what you can expect in relation to bloodstockauction.com and the 27 lots we have up for grabs. The countdown is on, a little bit more than an hour away. As you can see, we've got some very special guests on set, including Miracle Malcolm Johnson, and this concept is very exciting indeed, Mel.
Yeah, it is very exciting, Dale. I'm really looking forward to it. It's the first of its kind in the world. Well, not 100% sure about that, but it's definitely the first of its kind in Australia. I've been to many sales over the years, but it's very exciting to have this concept and at everyone's fingertips. It's so easy.
It's very convenient. That's how I see it at the end of the day. A bit like the car auctions that are online forever and a day nowadays. People, they don't have to go to the car yard. They can get an inspection done. But we'll ask all those questions to the man who is the director of bloodstockauction.com, that being Anthony Gaffer. Congratulations on a good concept. It's been a long time for you and plenty of hard work.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah, look, it has been a lot of work in the making, but Craig and I started the concept nearly 3 years ago now, and now it's ready to deliver, and it's driving, and it's going really well so far.
What made you sit down and come up with, I think we should do a thoroughbred online auction?
Well, we needed an alternate solution to moving horses. The current methods are good in their own ways, but we just needed an alternate. Everything is going online, so why wouldn't it be for bloodstock? To move thoroughbreds, which are such a valuable asset to so many different people and at so many different levels, and this enables horses to move from the comfort of their own home.
And it's not just for yearlings, Anthony, is it? It's for mares, racehorses, retired horses.
Exactly.
Everything. What's membership cost to put a horse in that? What does it cost to put a horse in the sale?
Well, basically, membership is free. We're encouraging as many members because we want people to be able to buy and sell horses. So obviously, membership is free. And now I think we've just hit our 800 members. So we have 800 members, and that's before our first before our first sale. So I think it's quite a good result there.
The catalogue comes out 5 days prior to the final 1 hour. Is there a reason that it was 5 days? Is that a benchmark that you'd like to see in the future, or it's used in other networks of auctions?
Yeah, no, look, the 5 days, it was imperative to have enough time for people to be able to coordinate an inspection and so forth, which is some of the stuff that we can go into. But the 5 days prior to the final countdown was always, we did hold a number of forums, and the feedback we received from not just the thoroughbred world or the breeders and people who race horses, from other industries as well, that enables people enough time to be able to inspect a horse.
Anthony, talking about inspections, if I'm interested in a horse in the catalogue, can I send my vet virtually to have a look at the horse?
Yeah, of course, Mal. Basically, when if a horse is local and you've got a good eye for a horse, you might coordinate to go inspect that horse yourself. However, if a horse is based in Melbourne or Queensland and you've got a contact in one of those areas, you can use your own contact. Or if a horse is based in Perth and you don't know anybody in Perth, you can jump on our site, you can have a look at the vets that are listed on our site, contact those guys, and they'll conduct the inspection. If you don't want to use a vet, you can still use a bloodstock agent. So there are bloodstock agents listed on our site where you can contact a bloodstock agent and they'll go and do the inspection. It's still obviously at your expense.
This is a regular process anyway for people who are buying horses out of town in the current climate with what they're doing. So
exactly right.
It's not strange to them.
No, not at all. No, but some people still feel comfortable in getting another opinion on a horse, and we encourage that. That's what the 5 days is for, I guess.
Now,
yes.
I'm sorry I keep butting in. Anthony, if I buy a horse, how do I pay for it?
Basically, at the fall of the hammer, you've got a few different options. You can pay by credit, depending on the value of the horse. You can pay by credit card. You can transfer funds. You can go to your bank and transfer funds or deposit a cheque. So, and the means of paying for a horse is online, obviously. So it's all online through our website.
I'm having a look at some of the lots a little bit earlier, whether it be the brood mares or whether it be the current racehorses, which some are in winning form as well at Toowoomba and also at Doomben and the Gold Coast. So you've got some quality lots up for grabs. Looking at the footage that is on your website and also the photos, when were these taken?
Yeah, we find one of the things that we've stated all along is they need to be current. They need to be current photos and they need to be current videos because people buying horses want to know what the horse currently looks like. The photos within our catalogue and the videos are all within 2 weeks. I think the latest one is from 2 weeks ago.
Okay. the bidding increments, how does that work? Because people are getting a little bit nervous. They're about to put in their final bids. How's it all happening?
Yeah, basically the videos, the bidding increments are based on if a purchaser is wanting to buy a horse, they'll go and they can place their maximum bid. So if someone's wanting to place their maximum bid, the technology doesn't take your maximum bid. It'll take, if the horse is unreserved, it'll take it to the next bid. And there are increments from $100 to $250, $500, then $1,000 bids, depending on the range.
What about the reserves on a horse? If I put a horse in the sale, is it up to me to put the reserve on the horse?
Yeah, now of course. So basically, you know the value of your horse. You know how much you want for that horse. So through when listing a horse, there's 5 simple steps, and then one of those steps are nominate your reserve on that horse. Or if you opt to move that horse on and you want to sell it unreserved, you can also opt to take unreserved.
And purchasing a yearling, availability of having the horse scoped?
Of course, yeah. So at the fall of the hammer, yearlings and racehorses are subject to a scope. So within 48 hours, you've got 48 hours to conduct that scope. Only if you opt to take that scope at the fall of the hammer.
Right. So that works very similar to, say, our classic sale or our Magic Million sales, exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So with the current sales companies, at the fall of the hammer, the horse is subject to a scope.
Okay, and Anthony, if the horse doesn't pass the scope, which I've seen them many times happen in the past, what is the requirement?
So that's if a horse fails a scope, well the purchaser can forfeit the sale.
Is that right?
Yeah. Or they can renegotiate. They still may renegotiate a price. That can still happen, and that happens through our office.
All right. At the end of the day, I've purchased a lot in South Australia or Queensland. I'm down here in Sydney town. I need some transport. What's the best way to do it?
Yeah, look, that's one of the things that it's actually one of the things that come up quite regularly in our forums while we're developing this. And one of the important things is because the horse, the transaction is instant. The financial side of the transaction is instant. And 5 days, we need to move the horse within 5 days. So you've got 5 business days to relocate that horse. Now, one thing we found that we needed was a platform for moving horses. So we developed a site called We developed a site called horsetransporter.com.au, which has been a massive success to date. So all you do with that site is you basically jump on there, you punch in your origin, where the horse is coming from, and the destination, so where the horse is going, and the site will provide quotes. So we have got a video with that. I'm not sure if you guys want to see that, but there is an option where you can punch in your origin, your destination, and the horse will be relocated.
Great idea.
You spoke of the video. Here it is. We'll be back on the other side of this.